Okay, what is going on, guys? How are you guys? I hope you guys are super well. Let me go live on a couple places. So we're gonna go live on Facebook. We're also gonna go live on the Facebook page, and we're going live like pretty much everywhere. At this point, baby, we're going live everywhere at the same time. I don't care if anything blows up, whatever. Let me share this on the. Let me see if I can share this on the Facebook group. And the name of the group, if you so choose to join, is called Digital Marketing Strategies for Entrepreneurs. So you can go to facebook.com and type that in, Digital Marketing Strategies for Entrepreneurs, or what you can do is to go to jornalvasquez.com/Facebook and you will be able to join. All right. So I think we're going live. I don't know, man. We're going live in a bunch of places. Let's see if this even works. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going a little bit crazy with this. Yesterday we made a pretty cool experiment, going live to the Facebook page and the personal profile, my personal profile, and it was pretty cool. All right. So if you're watching this live, just let me know. Put #live on the comments or something like that. And if you have questions throughout these live stream, please leave them on the comments below, and I think we'll be able to do this without anything breaking up. What's up, Fletcher? What's going on, buddy? All right, so Yamshad, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, man. So sorry about that. All right, so let's talk about something real quick here, and because this came from an interview that I went through a couple of days ago. I was talking to a guy in Spain that wanted to interview me and whatnot, and it was really cool. It was a podcast interview and whatnot, and we were talking about entrepreneurship in general, right? And we went a little bit into the ins and outs of digital marketing and whatnot. And something that he asked me is that he was kind of afraid of, he had an SEO agency, and he was kind of afraid of niching down, because he would think that there wouldn't be enough to go around. There wouldn't be enough clients or enough marketplace to go around. And the reality is that that's a really common, I would say that's a really common question that I get asked a lot. The fact that, should I niche down or should I go broad, right? Whatever it is that you're doing. And the reality is that got me thinking, right? And I started kind of thinking about my path. And the minute when I was starting out, I actually started doing articles or writing articles on Fiverr for $4 or something crazy like that, and it wasn't a fun time, but it taught me a lot of stuff. But then if people will come and ask me from Fiverr, they would come and ask me, hey, would you do web design? I would say yes, right? Then people would ask me, hey, would you do social media? I would say yes. Then people would ask me, hey, would you do SEO? And I would say yes, of course, right? Because at that point, I didn't know any better. I just needed the money. So I kind of went really, really broad. And then I realized that I couldn't do everything at the performance level that I wanted to do it. So I kind of started niching down. I started how would I put it? I started actually saying no to the services that I could provide. And right now I'm focusing on just a handful of services and doing them to the extreme, to the maximum possible, to the best of my ability, and always be, becoming better and better. So the question becomes, should you niche down? And the reality is that here's the thing. A neurosurgeon gets paid 10 times more than a general doctor, because he performs this really specific procedure to the maximum of his ability, and he has been training and learning and going to conferences for years to make a procedure on somebody's brain in this case. Or a neurosurgeon is paid 10 times more than a general doctor, if you think about it. Now, people that develop a skill set or a specific set of skills to the maximum possible get paid a lot of money. Like, for instance, soccer players. The best soccer player in the world versus the second best, there's a big difference in salary, what they are making, in royalties, in advertising, etc., right? The best basketball player in the world versus the second best. So those are people that have chosen to develop a specific skill set to the maximum possible, to the maximum of their abilities, sharpen the sword, sharpen the axe, every single day of their lives, and now they're getting paid the big bucks. So when people come and ask me, hey, should I niche down or should I go broad, I always tell them, hey, listen, niching down is where the big money is at. So for instance, let's say that you niche down to only provide services to, I don't know, Facebook ad services to dentists in your area. You will become the go-to guy for Facebook ads or for Instagram ads or for social media marketing for dentists in your area. What this does is two things. Number one is that you develop a lot of templates, a lot of assets that you can reuse. There's a lot of stuff that you can reuse thanks to that specific approach. Number one, like if a landing page template worked for client A, there's a high chance that if the client is in the same marketplace, you can use it for client B, right? So the templates and all of the assets that you're putting together, they work over and over again, number one. Number two, it allows you to speak their language. They speak really different between chiropractors, between dentists, between local contractors. They speak really different between themselves and with people. So that allow you to, speak your language, okay? And speak their language as well. So you come up with a lot of words that they use and you're starting to speak their language as well. So that will increase your chance of closing them. And number three, it allows you to scale. Because if every stuff that I used to do this a lot, like every single client that I would take would be custom, and I realized that if I'm doing everything custom, this is not scalable, right? If I'm doing a custom website, if I'm doing a custom this, a custom that to each client, this is not scalable at all. So you need to figure it out, a skill set that you want to, expand to the maximum possible. Right now, I do Facebook ads and sales funnels. That's all I do. If you come and ask me for SEO, I'll tell you, sorry, I cannot help you. If you come and ask me for web design, I'll refer you to my designer. I don't do it. So I decided to go all in this, these niches because of the fact, or these whatever skill sets, because of the fact that they have allowed me to charge 10 times more than when I was a generalist. And then I was coming from this scarcity mentality, thinking that if I did niche down, I wouldn't have enough to go around, and that's a lie. That's something that we tell ourselves over and over and over again. All right. So let's see. Fletcher is saying, "I'm doing this now." That's awesome, buddy. I'm glad that you are. I'm really, really glad that you are. That's awesome, my man. All right. So Fletcher Lad is asking, "What are they?" I'm not sure what you mean, man. So if you could comment and let me know what you mean. So that's basically what I have for you guys today in terms of an advice. Okay, go ahead and niche down. And I mean, if you think about it, at this point, let's say that you charge, I don't know, $5,000, $10,000 per month to handle a client, okay, which is kind of what I'm charging right now. If you think about that for a minute, you don't need 1,000 clients, right? You just need, let's say that you want to make, I don't know, 30K a month. You only need, at 5K a month, you only need 6 clients, right? If my math is correct, yeah. So you only need 6 clients at that point. You don't need a bunch of clients. So the minute you start niching down, there's a higher chance that your income will go up, okay? So you don't need to get, I don't know, 1,000 clients at $500 per month, right? Which is a nightmare to go after anyways. For Facebook ads, explain your process a little bit about it. How much are you charging? Does that include budget? All right, so great question. So let me go through that. For Facebook ads, I charge 5K a month, okay, up to $100,000 worth of ad spend, and that doesn't include budget. All right, so I charge that. That is, and then again, I'm working with clients that already have a funnel in place, that they already, they already have some momentum going and they want to scale. Like, I focus on scaling Facebook campaigns, okay? I can help you launching, I can help you, with everything like that, but I focus mostly on scaling those campaigns. So for that, in that regard, I don't include budget. Now, what that includes is usually the client has a funnel and the funnel is working. So that includes anything that has to do with the campaign structure, the business manager structure, the copywriting for the ads, the anything that has to do with the creatives, the campaign structure, and everything that has to do with following up with the campaign on a daily basis. Because at that point, on some campaigns we're spending $3,000 to $5,000 per day. You need to be on top of your ads pretty much every day, right? So So that is something that I do include over there. So anything that has to do with Facebook ads, we do it. The pixel, custom conversions, anything like that. Usually the client brings the funnel. If they need some help with the funnel, we do that too if they need to. But usually, you know, they bring the funnel because the funnel is already working. I hope that helped. By the way, I'm holding a poll right now on my Facebook group. So if you guys wouldn't mind, go to hernanvazquez.com/Facebook, join that Facebook group. And if somebody can type that into the comments, I would really appreciate that. It's hernanvazquez.com/Facebook. There's a poll right now. I'm doing some free stuff for the group. So if you wouldn't mind, you know, going there and voting on that poll to see exactly what you guys need help with, I would really, really appreciate that. But it's on the group, so you need to join the group in order to do that, all right? So hope that helps, buddy. That is my process right now. All right, so let's see if we have more comments. I don't see any more comments on, let's see if we got more comments on the YouTubes, which is something that I always forget to check for one reason or the other. I don't know why. So, can you give me, of course, Jason. So here it is. It's, sorry, it's hernanvazquez.com/Facebook. Whoops, boom, there it is. It's on the comments. There you go. And it's on the comments right now. So if you join, there will be a poll. And if you participate in that poll, you give me your opinion, you get access for free. All right, which is pretty cool. All right, so there we go. You got it. You got it, my man. All right. Okay, guys. So again, niching down is where the big money's at. Develop a skill set and develop it to the maximum possible. Okay. Yesterday, I got like 3 clients trying, you know, asking me to, 3 clients asking me to, you know, to work with them. And the reality is that I'm kind of at capacity right now to take on new clients. What I'm pivoting right now is to consulting. So if you have a team and you want me to train your team so that they can take over your Facebook ads, then, you know, we can talk about it. Or if you're a Facebook ads expert and you want to know how we are scaling, you know, that volume, that type of volume, campaign volume, I would say, then you can talk to me and I'll show you how. Fletcher is asking, how would you get clients if you were setting out for $2,500 a month? Okay, great question. For $2,500 a month, what I would do is to put out really valuable content and aim that content to the audience that you want to start with. And then that way you're positioning yourself as an expert. I've been doing that for the past 3 years because plain and simply, I hate cold calling. You know, I just hate cold calling. I hate cold emailing. I hate, you know, selling on the phone. I cannot stand it. So I had to kind of prepare an entire funnel so that people will come to me instead of me going to them, if that makes sense. So that way, you know, people are coming to me and then I can charge $2,500 a month. But it's a matter of positioning. People wanting to work with you. The way you do this is by putting really good, valuable content, putting out there, and then positioning yourself as an authority, okay? I'm doing this through Facebook Lives on my page, on my personal profile and whatnot, and that's basically how I do it. So I hope that helps, my man. All right, guys, so thank you for joining. I do appreciate all of you guys joining to this live stream. It's been like kind of, yeah, we're good. So it's kind of what I'm doing here on the live streams on the Facebooks. All right, everybody. So thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate all of you guys. If you have any questions, please, you know, join the free Facebook group. And if you want to learn how to get more clients online, you can actually get a copy of my book. It's called perpetualprofits.net. You can go to perpetualprofits.net to get a copy of my book. And yeah, that's basically it. So have an awesome Wednesday, and I'll see you guys later.